the LaRoseBros.
And today we're here at Twin Harbors State Park, and we're going to be showing you around the park and giving you a review on this park. So maybe if you're in the Westport area and you want to take a little vacation in the Westport area, Twin Harbors State Park is a great place. There's cabins and campgrounds, and there's a lot of different attractions, and we'll show you a few of them.
Yeah, so there are things you can stay here. There's yurts, cabins, there's even places where you can set up your own tent, RV areas where you can do that as well. And it's a pretty nice park here at Twin Harbors. We'll show you around a cabin and tell you some of the cool things that you can find here. We'll walk you through some of the trails. Right over there is the Twin Harbors Beach and the Westport Jetty over that way, so make sure to check out videos with fish on the Westport Jetty and a lot of stuff like that. Razor clamming is down on that beach too, so make sure to check out those videos.
Yeah, and there's plenty of wildlife here as well. We've seen deer, lots of birds like robins. There's birds of prey here. There's plenty of, on the beach, there's like starfish, anemones, all different kinds of things, and there's plenty of fish at the Westport Jetty to catch if you're interested in fishing here.
So this trail that we're walking on right now is called Shifting Sands Trail. It's really close to the campsite of Twin Harbors, and the Twin Harbors cabin is right back there, so it's really close, this trail is, and it's a family-friendly trail. There is a good amount of wildlife over here. There's also a interactive story.
Here at Twin Harbors, there's wonderful cabins, yurts, and even bathrooms.
There's plenty of places to park, and the campsites include running water. There's also lots of places to picnic and have campfires. We'll show you an inside look of the cabin so you can see if it's the right choice for you.
There's a protective passcode on the door, so you don't have to worry about any bears or anything like that. And as you can see, there's lots of windows to let the light in.
There's a bunk bed that sleeps 3 people, 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top. And curtains for the windows, a couple chairs and stools, and a pretty good view of the campsite.
And there's a sofa / futon that you can stretch out by pulling the cushion and the bench into a bed. And as you can see, since it's a wood cabin, you'll need a fire extinguisher right there. And there's an electric box. And over here is the table and chairs. And yeah, it's a pretty nice cabin. Weasel or something. Some kind of weasel thing. Like a... Bro, shh, super quiet. Don't stay here. Stay here. You don't know where it is. Bro, this is so cool. Where? Stop. See that tree right there? Around there is an ermine. Ermines are in the weasel family. They're related to weasels and wolverines and badgers as well. They're in that family. And they're pretty rare compared to other animals. They're much more rare than squirrels, but maybe they're one of the more common predators in North America. Even though they're common, people don't see them very much because they are really good at hiding and they don't make very much noise. Like, they're harder to spot than squirrels because they're predators. so they have to stay hidden from prey. But we're lucky that we got to see that one. I'm glad we got to see that. They eat birds, mice, and sometimes even animals bigger than themselves because they're just that good of a hunter.
Our mom saw a snake up here today, so maybe we'll see it again. We didn't see any snakes here, but here's the clip of our mom seeing a snake here earlier.
See it sticking its tongue out?
Okay, I'm gonna go under the water.
I saw lots of them.
The GoPro will help us find it. Alright, here is a tutorial on how to make a campfire. I have a flint and steel here, magnesium lighter. It's very good for making fires. You just strike it and it makes sparks. I have a bunch of wood here, some chopped wood for fuel, the main fuel. I have a variety of kindling to keep the fire going while it's catching on the fuel. I have 3 kinds of tinder here. Some wood shavings cut with a knife, some wood chips, and a bunch of dry pine needles from the ground. And of course you have to make sure everything is not wet before you use it. If any of your fuel is wet, it's gonna not make the fire very well. Also, I have some cardboard here in case I need that. It's really good for getting a fire going. So I'm just going to put the tinder right next to this formation here in the fire pit. And as you can see, I have a couple large logs on the sides with this on the top. It's like a chimney, basically. The wind and air can sweep in through these sides right here, and it'll keep oxygen flowing in the campfire at all times, which is why it's such a great way to make a campfire. On top of the tinder, I have here a couple pieces of tissue and some man's beard. If you don't have anything like this, like paper or anything in the woods, don't worry. You can just make a fire with stuff like lichen, like man's beard lichen, which is super great for catching fire and getting your tinder going, to get your kindling going, to get your main fuel going. And it's just a chain reaction that'll start the fire. I'm gonna push that under here. Okay, as you can see, I got this fire going. As soon as the tinder got caught on the fire, it started heating up the kindling above, and now it's getting going on that kindling really well. You would see that on top I had a bunch of nice shaped kindling to catch as soon as the tinder got going, which is a great way to start your fire. And by now, it's becoming a really good fire. And if you saw earlier when the fire hadn't been started, there is like 2 open holes in the front and back of this formation, which allows a ton of oxygen to sweep in. So this is like the perfect fire setup.
That's how you set up a fire. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned a lot about this campground.
Yeah. Thank you for watching, and make sure to check out the other videos on our channel.
Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.